Hey guys, what's up? Smoking Sots TV, Fire Tactical 223 coming to you live between stations right now. I just worked at a very beautiful station here in the city of Pomona. Wasn't too busy last night. Got up about 2 times on actual legitimate stuff. But today's rant is going to be about those who called 911 and we get on scene and we're like, WTF. Really? You're going to be calling for that? Come on now. Now let me just break it down to you guys how things operate around the fire station. Alright. We get in there about 0700, 6:30 sometimes for the boots, the new guys. We check out our equipment, pick up a little coffee. A must. Never mess with the fireman's coffee, his chick, or his money. And you give us those 3 things and we're good. We're pretty happy. But anyways, what's up with people calling 911 Okay, here's one right here. We get a call that says man down behind a 7-Eleven, or unconscious on these 2 streets. Informant not on scene. Passerby made the call. So that's telling me that somebody was driving by, they saw somebody laying down, and then they called and they kept on going. If you're that concerned about somebody laying down on the street and you think they're injured, stop your freaking car and see if they need help. You may not be a paramedic or EMT, but at least you can provide the information to 911 more better than what it is by driving by and be like, oh, there's somebody I gotta call 911. Especially like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Fucking really? Really? Get out of your car and go check and see if they're at least alive. More times than not, we get on scene and there's nobody there because the dude's drunk. They're a homeless guy. They're drunk. Get out of your fucking car and go check. That's all we want. It saves us the call volume. We actually get sleep at night, which, trust me, we need. I don't know where people come up with this thing. So you work 10 hours a day, 12 hours? Who fucking knows? Who was even told this, like, back in the day, like, how long we work? Dude, almost every fire station that I know in the United States works 24-hour shifts. We're on for 24 hours. If you're a volunteer department, it's a little bit different. Most of the time, guys respond from home. You got a couple guys that are fully staffed there for 24 hours. We eat, sleep, poop, work out at the station. That's our second home. That's our home away from home. All right? You guys, you need to understand that. We are up all day long. Sometimes all night long. If there's a fire, a working structure fire, we're on that bitch until it gets put out. And then we may end up staying there, or one engine staying there, just to watch it, make sure it doesn't flare up again. Because having a flare up, that's a little embarrassing. And it's happened. But yeah, these people, you guys call 911 for just the most retarded thing. Now, we know and we understand that everyone has different perception of what a true emergency is. We get it. It's not always going to be the proverbial broken arm, gunshot wound, stab wound. Ain't going to be that. It's going to be a fever. But what gets us is the nausea and vomiting and the coughing. Okay? This is what gets us. You've been throwing up. You may have had something bad to eat. You got family members there. Have them take your ass to the hospital. I mean, honestly, there's really nothing we can do besides giving an IV, maybe some, okay, there's something we can do. IV fluids, some Zofran. And you come down with a bout of food poisoning. We've all had food poisoning. Some people are just weaker than others. That's just the way it goes. I get it. And we're here for you. But if you got a cough, and you've been coughing, and everything I'm talking about is like real life. Like, it happens all day long. You got a cough. You've been to the doctors for it. They've given you cough syrup. They've given you medication. But yet you still called 911. You were at your doctor's. They gave you medication to help the same day. And then you call back at night and said nothing they gave you worked. But you guys expect this to be a fucking miracle drug? Like the shit they give you, like Robitussin DM with codeine? So you expect it to just work? It's not going to. You got to give your body time for the medicine to get in, for your bronchial tubes to relax. So that's what's happening. They're spasming, which is causing you to cough because of the infection or the gunk and inflammation that's in there. And on behalf of the doctors out there, guys, we get it. We know how frustrating it is for you to see the same thing over and over again and prescribe the same drugs. You know, give your patients a heads up and say, hey, look, if your cough doesn't get any better, come back in and we'll take care of you. I'll give you this medication, you go through the night. If you feel like it's that emergent, you can call 911. But use a little common sense, take your medication like you're supposed to, and just rest. The fire department doesn't need to be bothered with bullshit. Really, at 3 o'clock in the morning? We need our sleep, guys. You 9 to 5ers out there, banker's hours, I mean, you know, most guys are getting up 4:30, 5 o'clock to drive in from home to come to work. And that's not accounting those guys that live out of state coming to work. Yeah, we got guys that live out of state. That's how great our department is. Guys live out of state to come and work in Southern California. How about that? How about those apples? LA City. So, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and just kind of let you know some of the calls we see. It's frustrating. It's not going to stop. But use some common sense. That's what we want you to do. And no, common sense is not common virtue, so that's why we get the calls we do. Especially the alcoholics. Why? My dad was an alcoholic. He was a drug addict. My family was affected by it. You know, thank God my brother and I didn't turn out like him. And my brother's a corrections officer now, and of course I'm Joe Fireman. So we turned out all right, but the shit we had to go through when we were younger, man, it was tough. It was a tough situation. So alcoholism is a bitch. And believe it or not, we got a lot of guys who've gone down that route, and the job here gets affected by it. You know, because we go home, we work for 24, we're off. So our schedule like this: 24 on, 24 off, 24 on, 24 off, 24 on again. That's the third one, and then we're off for 2. They're on, off, on, and they're off for 4. So we have 4 2-day breaks a month and 2 4-day breaks a month. So we got a lot of downtime to go home and chill, which is why we're involved in so many other things. You know, some guys start businesses for tacos and catering, smoking sots, tacos and barbecue. Other guys have woodworking shops or mechanics or construction. Like I said, firemen do a little bit of everything, and it's true. We own homes. A lot of guys have boats, jet skis, houses at the river. We have time to do that stuff. So all you jealous mofos out there, look, you had an opportunity to get hired by a fire department, you would take the same. You talk about pay. Hey, look, I get paid enough to keep the roof over our head and enjoy a good quality of life. How about that? Most departments do. So for all those guys out there wearing the badge, you know what I'm talking about. We get through everyday life, you know. We appreciate those people out there who appreciate us and want to, they come by the station, give us a little love, maybe drop off food or socks or underwear, especially if we had a big fire and they come give us a little something, something. So we appreciate that. Thank you. We really do. We don't ask for it, but it's just there. Switching to another note, discounts. Yes, firemen and police get discounts in different restaurants or our phone bills. We don't ask for it. Oakley store, we don't ask for them. It's there. Our own guys fuck up our own deals. I mean, really? I know of a particular, used to be a captain, who, him and his crew went out to go eat one night, and they get the check back, and the waitress didn't give our typical 10 or 20% off, whatever it is. He has the cojones to walk up to the cashier and say, "Hey, what's wrong with our bill?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" "Yeah, our discount's not on here. I think you can do better than that." And she's like, "What? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys got a discount." He's like, "Yeah, every time we come in here, we get like 50% off or whatever it is." Yeah, you guys need to fix this. And everyone's sitting at the table and just like, what the fuck? Like, really? You just asked for that? You swear like we're broke-ass firemen that we can't afford it. If we're going to go out to eat, everyone's going to chip in. Wow. Well, needless to say, it was given to us. However, when we went back to that specific eatery, there was no more discount to be given. Oh yeah. She went to the manager and kind of complained and how rude this individual was, and it was taken away from us. Thanks a lot, Joe Genius. Example 2. We have an Oakley store, the manufacturing plant, which is down in Rancho Mirage, or Rancho Santa Margarita. Military, police, firemen, employees, we're allowed to go in there and take advantage of the sales and of the special pricing. Well, they have specific rules. No spouses allowed. No kids allowed. No other family members allowed that are not in those 3 categories. So this gentleman decides to bring his spouse down one day and argues with the door manager why he can't bring his wife in. He drove all the way down here from wherever, and now you're telling me that I can't bring my wife in. That's BS. You guys owe it to us. And you're like, what? Wait a minute. You need to... So basically he was asked to leave. Our privileges were taken away. They wrote a big letter to our department saying you guys are no longer allowed to be here. Your case is being under review, blah, blah, blah. So we had a guy from a station who has the connections with this store, which I think is how we got the deal. And he basically kissed our ass. We got the deal back again. This guy's banned from going down there. They do now, however, allow our spouses to come in with us around December, I think it is. December, January, for the special months, which is nice. So, Oakley Store, we thank you. Appreciate all you do for us and the love you show us. It really benefits our life here in the fire department and helps us, with the glasses and the gear and all that stuff. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. It's nice. Good stuff. Well, that's about it. I'm sitting in freaking traffic right now, going from 2 stations to be like a surgeon trying to get to my next station. So you get off from one station, you give the guys a courtesy call, letting them know you're on your way. So that way your relief isn't waiting too long for you, or they can figure out something out if that guy or girl has to go and work at another station. But freeways. You know how many people cause accidents and traffic jams because they're on their damn cell. People, your cell phones. You're not going to die if you don't answer your email while you're driving. Fucking really? At the stoplight? You're checking your shit. I love doing this when I'm on a squad. Someone's looking at their phone and I slam on the air horn. Hey, get off your phone! Pick up the PA. Hey, get off your phone. Awesome. Scares the crap out of people. And no, everybody knows when we're behind them with lights and sirens on and they decide to stop right in front of us or pull to the right. Hello! DMV rules say when there's an emergency vehicle behind you, pull to the right, to the a la derecha, to the right shoulder. Right. Not left. Not in front of us. That's why we got the air horn up your ass, because you're dumb and you don't move. So don't call complain to the department that we were so rude and we were tailgating. We're doing our job because we got to get somewhere in an emergency. Freaking wake up! Get off your phones. That's some bullshit, you know? Get off the wrong exit because I'm too busy talking. Damn it. Anyways, so, hey, hope you guys enjoyed today's rant. Fire Tactical 223 saying, look, use some common sense when you call 911. Don't be a bonehead. Make all your phone calls legit. And keep on keeping on. Smoking Sots TV Live, Fire Tactical 223 saying, hey, if it ain't you, it's probably somebody else. Peace.